So in this video, I'm going to showcase LeBron James as I used him in NBA 2K Community Day. Once again, shout out to NBA 2K for flying me out to Springfield, Massachusetts in order to attend Community Day to give you this early access footage. And what better way to end our player showcases before 2K25's launch by ending it with a look at LeBron James. We're going to take a look at his signature moves, his signature animations, and see what we can find out about different types of badges, dribble styles, and play styles by using LeBron in 2K25. And once again, starting with the basics, because LeBron is such a prolific paint scorer, people will tend to gap him to prevent him from getting to the basket. And when they do, and they give you this much space, it's hand down, man down. With the improvements in the contest system, at least preliminarily from what I saw, these shots seem very viable in 2K25. Here I am even trying out with Tyrese Maxey, and this is on superstar difficulty. Now, Trace Jackson Davis doesn't want to get a three-point bomb dropped on his head, so what does he do? He crowds LeBron up. And of course, LeBron being LeBron and sensing that mismatch, all you got to do is blow by past a slower big with lower agility, get to the basket, and that's easy and one. And even though LeBron's pushing 40, if you're in transition and they're trying to stick too close to you, you can either use your strength or your speed advantage to get to the basket, and here we finish with a meter dunk to finish through contact. In 2K25, meter dunks aren't as forgiving as the system was in 2K24. As you can see right here, Draymond Green is giving a chase down. In 2K24, this would be an easy dunk with a large green window, but Draymond's a good defender in 2K25, so he can cancel that meter dunk. So here are a couple of LeBron's go-to shots. Holding up on the right stick, for example, will give you this between the legs hesitation dribble into another one and into a pull-up jumper. You can launch out of it at any point, but in this case, with the time running out, we just basically launch in front of Draymond Green. Again, superstar difficulty, but his hand didn't go up as fast as it should, and with LeBron's height in his release point, I'm really interested to see the nuances of the contest system. Again, I didn't have my coverage meter here, but I'm going to look into this at launch. Here are a couple of different looks on LeBron's different go-to shots. This one you can do in 2K24. It's a combination of either his regular breakdowns or aggressive breakdowns, and as you can see, it gives a lot of forward pressure. You can launch out of it at any point and attack the paint. It also has a very quick retreat, and if your defenders are sagging off of you, it's a good way to launch a step back jumper. Once again, according to Mike Wang, these go-to shots should have a larger green window, allowing you to finish through a lot of contests. I've also got it on high risk reward. We're going to look at all these details when 2K25 launches officially. So while this is not my favorite go-to shot, I can see the usefulness of it, giving you a lot of forward pressure, especially up against mismatches right here in 2K25. Mismatches matter more than ever, and since I got a height mismatch on Steph right here, I do not care what kind of a contest he gives me. Hand up, so what? Hand down, man down. Here we are just basically abusing Steph because of Steph's inability to contest that properly. And once again, you might be saying, well, I'll just stick by close to Bron, and this is LeBron James right here against Draymond Green. That was such an easy blow by, and this is something that we should continue to look at once the game launches. Another option right here, as you can see, I initiated that go-to shot holding up on the right stick once again, giving you that tween misdirection retreat. But instead of going to that step back, I launch out of it, canceling the go-to shot. I see Kyle Anderson packing the paint, so I counter with a post-hop jumper. And generally, a lot of these shot cancels are more dynamic compared to 2K24. As I said in my previous videos, 2K24 adds that extra in and out dribble after you cancel. Take a look at how quickly I'm able to cross up Steph Curry after I cancel out of that between the legs moving misdirection step back and just get to the basket for an easy dunk. Now, one thing I'm not a fan of with LeBron is his standard crossover launch is a little wide. So here's where dribble styles will come into play. I know a lot of people use LeBron dribble style in 2K24 because it had that quick pro dribble style cross launch, but take a look at this right here. So I know that this might be an animation that's removed, but after that cross launch, just take a look at how Draymond Green was able to keep up because of how wide that crossover launch is, allowing your defender to cut an angle and stop you from getting to the paint. So LeBron's dribble style also has some different quirks. In an effort to replicate his real-life play style, as you can see, his dribble style gives you this little hop and a skip. Instead of launching and bursting out of it, it prevented me from really bursting out of it. So Draymond was right there. I'm just fortunate enough to hit that step back jumper. And this might have been my second or third game, so what you're seeing right here is me struggling to really weaponize LeBron's dribble style. I'm pretty sure that with more reps, I'll be able to launch out of this smoothly, but as you can see, this is going to be your experience in 2K25 once you receive the game. You're going to have to work on it a lot. Compare that, for example, to Luka right here. LeBron's got silver lightning launch and Luka's got gold lightning launch. I'm not sure if it's more a function of dribble style or the difference in badges, but this is something that we need to test. And of course, LeBron being LeBron, he's expanded on his post game ever since his Miami Heat days. And as you can see right here, if your defender is trying to give you that gap in the post, launch out of it, combo with your different post hop jumpers, and his post hop jumpers have such a high release point that is very difficult to contest. Again, as good as Pro Play is in NBA 2K25, and they expanded it in a major way, post animations are still an area where there is a very disconnect that removes you from the immersiveness of NBA 2K25. These are old animations that don't look as fluid as Pro Play animations. And as you can see right here, the height from this LeBron fade is so crazy that it doesn't look like a natural shot. So Pro Play still has a way to go in the post especially. Last thing I want to talk about is LeBron and his ability to really cut defenders from getting to the basket. I used the cutoff mechanic right there. This is a prime example of the type of defender you want to have if you want to be that all-around menace. As you can see right here, the ability to navigate and fight through screens and not die on those screens. LeBron's got that in spades. And of course, we all know about that chase down block ability. Buddy Bucket should have just pulled up. Instead, he gets that sent back to his face. And here's an example of Pro Play animations extending to the defensive end of the floor, overall giving you an idea of how deadly LeBron can be. And so to end this video, I also wanted to show you why Pro Play needs some more work. And while these animations for Austin Reeves, for example, look super accurate, it almost feels like this is being played in slow-mo just because, and no one's gonna get beat from those types of animations. I'm sorry. I'm all for authenticity, but I would never use those go-to shots and those step-back jumpers from Austin Reeves. So there you have it. There's a lot that using LeBron and this gameplay showed us about 2K25 and what we need to learn. It's gonna be early days, a lot to figure out, the contest system, launching out of your dribble styles and different moves and whatnot, but I'm so excited. 2K Day is just a few days away and stay locked in, we got so much more to show.